skill gauge, dreams climb into the sky. Every move calculated, never shy. Rumble time anthem, fists in the air. Pyros popping, crowds electric, we don't care. Golden strap glimmers, destiny in sight. Best in the world, I'm the highlight of the fight. Suplex the doubts, slam them to the mat. Victory's my language and I'm fluent in that. We here for the smoke, we here for the flame. Step into the ring, better know the name. Champions rise, no chains can hold. Best in the world, my story's bold. Body slam the struggle, pile drive the pain. Blood, sweat, tears pour in like rain. I pin my fears, count the 3, it's done. Rope to rope, I shine brighter than the sun. They say I'm the heel, but I'm feeling like a king. Belt on my waist, hear the victory sing. The strap's my crown, the mat's my throne. Every title I take, I make it my own. Rumble time roar, echoes in the night. Ref raises my hand, I've won the fight. Champion swagger, never lose my stride. The smoke clears out, but I'm still inside.
Well, hello, my gems. Oh, we got some news. We got some news we got to go over. We got a lot to go over. It's been an interesting last couple of days, I tell you. To kick off the show, hmm, some folks might not like this, but you'll be all right. You'll be okay. Um, Hall of Famer Mick Foley. He made an announcement. He said, and he informed the WWE that he will not be making any kind of appearances, and he will not, when his current Legends contract expires in June, will not be renewing that contract as long as the current president is in office and the company is how he put it, coddling him. Yeah, as long as that's happening, they will not have Mick Foley. He is tired. He's tired. The last straw was the remarks that was made by our current POTUS at the passing of Rob Reiner. Yeah, that was just horrible. And Mick said, and I quote, he said, I stand all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. Uh, that's a quote from Popeye. Uh, and it's very fitting. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people that's probably in the feelings about Mick's statement, but if you have a problem with what he said, then you're part of the problem if you don't see the problem in what was said. So yes, Mick has said this is it. I'm not
That
doing this more.
dude. No, I ain't gonna say it.
Mick said I'm not doing this. Y'all, yeah. He said I love WWE. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate all the opportunities I have had with the company, and and all the years I've had with the company. But you gotta take a stand somewhere. And Jim Cornette chimed in, and he said, I've always liked him. I've always liked Mick. And he has just become my favorite person in this world. I wish all the boys had his backbone and most importantly, his morals. So I don't think that neither one of them will be invited to anything no time soon. Cause you know how people get in their feelings when you don't agree with them on their BS, you know. And I'm pretty sure there's some folks that will hear this and they will get bent out of shape about what I just said. But I'm gonna be nice because it's the end of the year. This is um our last
You know
show
what?
for
You
the
know
year.
what? No,
And,
no, I ain't
huh?
gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, we trying to be nice. This last show, this last show for the year, and so we're gonna try to go out nicely and not hurt nobody's feelings. Well, if your feelings is hurt, you get over it. If
At
not,
least today we are. Again, tune in to I Am Nighthawk on Sunday for my final I Am Nighthawk. Gloves is off that day.
that part. Now, okay, let's see here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all, because yeah, I gotta flip through some notes. I gotta flip through some stuff to get to what I need to get to. Y'all, Tuesday was off the chain on NXT because there was a title change that was not supposed to happen. But my opinion was you should have kicked out. But they try to blame what's this child's name? Thea. Thea Thea Hale. They tried to blame, she did a stiff move, and well, the person tried to blame her was Bubba Ray Dudley on his little podcast. What's the name of his podcast again? Yeah, he was on there talking about, say she did a stiff move, and I was like, dude, would you please take your senior citizen behind somewhere and sit down and be quiet because we don't want to hear that. Your girl was slow. She gets her arm up after the three count. Now the referee did what he was supposed to do. He did his job. He counted three. And Thea was so happy, and she was crying. She was like, "I won." It was for the NXT North American Championship, and yeah, she won that title. And Blake all up in her feelings and stuff, and she was like, "I want my rematch," and I was like, "Girl, get you some muscle, and y'all better not take that title off of that child like that because that would be wrong." And I would be very upset with you, Sean. Um, we remember what you did to Bret Hart. We still remember that. Yeah. Uh, that's gonna live with you from until the day you check about this month. Mm, almost said something. But anyway, so yeah, so Blake is out in her feelings and everything, and so yeah, so now the WWE is coming up with, y'all get a load of this, y'all. They're coming up with a new policy. The new policy is that the little NXT talent, yeah, y'all can't, they can't leave after they little matches and stuff. Everybody has to stay there to the end of the show. They don't want nobody leaving. Um in the event of something like this happening and stuff like that, they have to, because now they don't know what they gonna do and stuff. And I mean, it is what it is. She got her arm up after the three count, and everybody's trying to make excuses and everything like that. And I'm like, she won the title fair and square, so hey, it is what it is. So some people think it'll possibly be a rematch in New Year's Evil, and they'll probably put the belt back onto Blake Monroe. Now, um, who we got checking in? Who's that? Oh, hey, Hugh. Yes, yes, yes. Um, so yeah, they're probably gonna take it off of her, and put it back on Blake because they kind of put really pushing Blake now. Now I got to talk about this. Okay, now we all saw that monstrosity what that happened on Saturday night main event, and um yeah, Jeff Jarrett even said that it was, he said it was BS. And he said, why is it? It's always got to be where a legend puts over a new talent. It ain't always got to be like that. And then when a legend doesn't do it, it's always, well, they're being selfish. Well, if you can't get, I mean, with the way these crowds are nowadays, it's like 1 minute they like you, and if you blink wrong, they don't like you. You was blinking too hard. They don't know what they want. So Even Jeff said that was just wrong. Now you know there's a problem when Jeff Jarrett gets on his podcast and he's telling you you know you effed up, right? But now get a load of this. Y'all get a load of this. And I was like, dude, I can't believe how much did Triple H pay you to make this? Okay. Somebody has made a video and got it circulating on TikTok trying to take the blame off of Triple H. Said that Triple H booked it for Cena to win, and Cena changed it and let Gunther win. Are you crazy? Do you really think we believe that? I can't hear you. E. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got to remember in real life, John Cena is an actor, and actually a halfway decent one as far as wrestling go. You don't think he could have played it off like he was cool with it, but really wasn't cool with it?
No, no. They're saying no. The way they're
Yeah,
saying it.
they're saying that he set it up that way. I don't think that's true.
That's not true. We know. Come on, we was born at night, not last night.
Exactly. I'm not buying it. No, I'm not buying it.
So they're trying to, because Triple H is getting a lot of heat for this. So, and now all at once, this video just shows up. Yeah. I'm like, how much Triple H paid you for that? I'm like, come on now. We don't believe that. We know better. We know better. Because it was it went the way Triple H wrote it. He wanted Cena to lose to Gunther because he was smiling in a sleeper hold. He smiled and he did that weak little tap, like, okay, uh-huh. That was the weakest little tap I ever seen in my life. Nobody smiles in a sleeper hold. Roddy Piper is considered the master of the sleeper hold. When did you ever see anybody smiling in one of his sleeper holds? Ted, yes, Ted DiBiase, Jay Strongbow. I ain't never seen nobody smiling in any of their sleep. They was flinging their arms like, get him off me. Somebody help me. Yeah, that's right. Shayla. Huh, yes, because honey, when she lock on, it's like, just go ahead. Just go ahead and start to and then when we get to tapping, like, please get that F off me. Get off, get off, get off. Ain't nobody's Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Triple H done pay somebody to make a video and get it out there and circulating around and stuff. I don't know who you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because he's getting a lot of heat behind this. A lot. Now y'all buckle up for this. Now y'all ain't gonna believe this. Sports Illustrated. I don't know who's over there doing these. I don't know who's deciding this. Um, they came out with this was yesterday. It was posted. They said that AEW is the number one promotion, and I'm like, what kind of drugs is you smoking? Have you looked at AEW? Yes, Sports Illustrated named AEW as the number one promotion, and I'm like, you must be on some serious drugs. You need to stop doing that stuff. You need to leave that stuff alone. It is not good for you. I know Triple H messed up with the John Cena match. I know, we all know this. This ain't nothing new. We all know this. Now, but you are not going to disrespect the WWE like that. Because first of all, if AEW was so daggone good, explain to me why we have Ricky Saints. Explain to me why we have the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Ray Phoenix. Explain to me why we have Jay Cargill. Explain to me why we have Blake Monroe. Please explain to me why we have all these people that were AEW people. And they just left within the last year or so. Last couple of years. Between last year and the year before. Yeah, we got him back. AJ Styles was up. We got him back. So if they are such a wonderful promotion, explain to me why we getting their folks. We are about to get Chris Jericho. So explain to me how they number one when they coming back home. They coming back to where they. Some of them are coming back home, and some of them like see you when I see you. Let me explain to you why Penta and Ray Phoenix left. Ray Phoenix got injured. Ray Phoenix was not getting the treatment that he should have been getting, and he was getting no assistance from AEW. And now Tony Khan puts out a statement saying, well, there was a miscommunication because of the language barrier. Excuse me? Excuse me? You couldn't hire an interpreter? You are doing more damage to your people. Darby Allen was just part of one of their pay-per-views and ended up in the daggone hospital. Before long, he's gonna have a short career because of the crap they are letting him do. Oh, hey, hey, and thank you. So you please explain. They're putting their folks through the ringer. Every time you turn around, somebody is leaking. We're on social media, so you gotta be careful with what we say and stuff. So somebody is leaking. You can't keep doing that. That one is not safe. That's not safe. They had a they had a PLE that was called Blood and Guts, and they actually said that that was better than one of the WWE PLEs. And I said no, it wasn't. If y'all saw the photos after that PL, it was a women's and a men's. I guess it was supposed to go up against Survivor Series, or so, it was supposed to go up against one of them. Y'all, it looked like a horror movie gone wrong. I'm like, oh my god, these people are just. Oh please, this is. Mm, that yes, but that was supposed to be better. That was supposed to be. Oh, okay. You know, these fly by night fans. Oh, Blood and Guts was better. No, honey, nobody wants to see that. I mean, when you want to see a good horror movie, you want to see a good horror movie, not what they was doing, because some of that was just ridiculous. Every time you watch one, one of them is somebody's leaking. And it's like, come, can y'all not do that? I have seen exactly. John Moxley has leaked so daggone much. I'm like, do you have any blood left? I bet you he's getting transfusions. But yes, Sports Illustrated had the audacity to say the AEW was the number one promotion. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, something is wrong with you. Oh Lord. Buckle up for this. You want to hear something crazy. When I was like, this can't be true. So I had to do some research. Please tell me why there is someone that is selling air. You hear me? Air. 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 A bag of air from the John Cena's final match for 1,000. Wait a minute, let me get the price, y'all. $1,708.
Hold on, because that was so crazy. I had to look it up. Here's the details, good people. According to AI Overview, after John Cena's emotional career ending lost to Gunther's main event December 13, 2025, fans reacted by trying to sell the air from the arena in a Ziploc bag on eBay for over $1,700, capitalizing on the nostalgic moment while Cena himself explained his final smile as a poignant farewell to the audience. Mm-mm-mm. The sad part is over 100 people have bid on said Ziploc baggie of air. And you wonder why the rest of the world is laughing at us. This is what we doing in 2025.
They said they want that hair. They want, they want that hair.
I don't care if John Cena blew that out his very own lungs into said Ziploc bag. I'm not paying $7 for no damn baggie of air, let alone 1,700. If you want to donate to charity, just do that. Damn stupid.
Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I
Mm-mm.
that's sad. That's just sad. That's sad. And 100 people done bid on this. Like, are you for real? Is you for real? Oh, this is why we are the laughing stock. Oh Lord, because people keep doing stupid stuff like this. Why is you are bidding on? Oh my. Oh, I can't with folk. I just can't. Because it makes no daggone sense. At this point, it makes no sense. You, I can't call them what I want to call them because I have to be nice. Oh, okay. Moving right along. Okay, what's tomorrow? Friday, Saturday. Saturday is the 20th. There's a AAA. I can't pronounce what it's called. We're gonna say a AAA PLE. It's gonna be on the WWE YouTube channel. Now, we were supposed to have the Lucha Brothers reunited. That's Penta and Ray Phoenix going against Dominic Mysterio and El Americano. But Penta got injured during the tournament in his match against Solo, and he's just not gonna be able to participate. He's done, he's done tried his best, and he's not gonna be able to be a part of it. So in his place is gonna be Ray Phoenix and Ray Mysterio will team together to go up against them. Um, I hate that because I was so looking forward to this, and it's funny because yeah, like I said, I love wrestling because I have no clue. The last time they had a AAA PLE, I ain't had no clue what nobody was saying to nobody. But just going off of body language, I was like, dude, you better watch him because I think your little partner gonna turn on you. And sure enough, the little dude turned on the dude. And I was like, see, you should listen to me. I don't know if we gonna have any English speaking commentators at this, but hey, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. um, what's his name? El Parker. El Parker just recently did an interview where he was talking. Well, they said this is the original El Parker, and I'm like, well, how many El Parker has there been? I thought that was the original one that was in the ring, but that's still wrestling. I don't. But either way, he did an interview here recently, and he was giving praise to Arn Anderson for back in the day during the WCW days, where he was saying that Arn really took up for the luchadors. Um, he would really go to battle for them against you know racism that they faced in the promotion, and Arn was always there to back them up. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. You'd be amazed at the stuff you're finding out now about stuff that happened behind the scenes and stuff. So he was giving Arn a lot of praise for that. And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not totally surprised at all. Because you got to look at some of the folks that was in charge during that time period and stuff, you know. But yeah, he said Arn would go to war for them and stuff. So I was like, hey, made me like Arn Anderson even more. Let's see what else here. It was something else I wanted to talk about. I'm telling you, y'all better start getting into um what's that show that comes on Wednesday on Tubi? Evolve. Evolve and NXT. Start paying attention to those two shows because between those two shows, that's where our future superstars are going to come from because the superstars we are getting ready to start losing a lot of people. A lot of folks are starting to talk more and more about retiring. CM Punk is talking about he has mentioned about retiring. And I'm like, where you think you going? but he is in his 40s. So yeah. Um, let's see. Seth just made let's see. Yeah, we got Brock up, AJ Styles, R Truth, Seth Rollins, Randy. Yep. Randy's time is getting ready to come up. Seth Rollins has mentioned, he said, I'm not going to be wrestling till I'm 60. And he was like, there's things that I want to achieve and I need to get them done because my time is coming up here quickly. Cody is even saying that when he signs his next contract, that's going to be his last one. um, so yeah, a lot of these guys, Roman is getting ready to leave us here soon too. So time is winding down for our current superstars because they do not like how the OGs wrestled into their 50s and 60s and some of them into their 70s. They're not, these guys are not doing that because they got options. You know,
Right. Between
they
the
got
podcast and the
right.
and wrestling commentating and movies, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Endorsement deals and
I
stuff.
mean, voiceover work, all type of stuff
All
popping up.
type of stuff. It's
Hmm.
it's so much more that they can do outside of the ring and not have to be on the road like that and put their body through all of that and just enjoy life. And so they like, hey,
Right. I mean,
we can
because think about it. You know, they got the whole thing with WWE hooking up with ESPN. It's only a
mm-hmm,
matter of time before it's a daily wrestling show on ESPN, and definitely probably gonna be hosted by two former wrestlers. It only makes sense.
right, exactly. So it's time is winding up for a lot of them. So a lot of our guys are gonna be leaving us. So that's why NX Evolve and NXT start paying attention, start checking those shows out, and paying attention to the new guys, the because those are gonna be our future superstars. Now, JD McDonough, uh, he's been dealing with several injuries, and they required surgery. So he's out. He's out. And they talking about we won't see him until about early 2026. Um so no JD. No JD for a while. So he's got to get all, healed up.
Okay, we do have two questions.
Ooh,
Checking all the
cool.
boxes.
Okay.
Question one for Queen: is there any update on the status of Bianca Belair?
The last update, she was training, working out and all that good stuff and she injured her finger and then she made a update after, shortly after that, and she was like her health comes first, and basically she was like I get back when I get back, but I come first.
I still say part of it is that, part of it is they really trying to get a bun in that oven.
So I don't know when we gonna see Bianca. So that's the last update. That's the last update for her. It was another question, E?
Second question is, considering the success of people like Lash Legend, do you see other people coming from other sports into the WWE?
Yes, yes. Um, that has, well, that has always been the thing over the years. We've always gotten um superstars that have come from, other sports. Like Goldberg. He was, he was a football player. Who he played for? Let's see. He played for the Falcons. And then I had read he actually played for the Panthers for a little bit. And I was like, he played for who? For real?
Yeah, well,
So,
it's always been that connection, particularly with the
mm-hmm,
NFL. We've had several people from the NFL,
mm-hmm,
kind of twilight over to WWE or ACW or
mm-hmm.
NWA. I mean, if you remember Mongo from back in the day,
Yeah,
uh,
Mongo Michaels. Um,
I'm thinking of the defensive end that played for Pittsburgh, Kevin something or another. He was WWE for a little bit. If you remember, Terry Crews at one point made some couple wrestling appearances. Y'all know Terry Crews, of course, who is now over there with what's the America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, played in the Friday movie and whatnot. Yeah, at one point he did do a couple little wrestling stints. There we go. Thank you, Coach. Kevin
Kevin
Green is his
Green.
name.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, according to him, Goldberg did play for the Falcons. Yeah, I know that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, we've
So,
had other football. I mean, remember when you look at people like Roman Reigns, who played for
mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech in college. Of course, The Rock, who played for the University of Miami
Mm-hmm.
back when they was the University of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, you even got Brock Lesnar. He was a college football player and tried out with the Vikings for a time.
Yep. It was somebody else. I had saw it the other day. Somebody else that had tried out for a team, and we they end up coming to the W. I can't think of who it was right now. But it's always been that connection
Oh yeah.
where we've always gotten superstars that played other sports. And I
And
don't
particularly football, yes.
and I
And
don't
that
ever I don't see it changing. I see
right.
it I actually see it increasing. Especially with Lash Legend with her um coming on board, and she's had been so successful from NXT, and now she's come up to the main roster
Right.
because Lord, I just felt so sorry for Alexa Bliss. I'm like, Bliss, honey, Bliss, baby, get out that ring. No, please get out that ring because you are not gonna
Mm.
win this match. Not up against her. When she gave her that boot to the face, I'm like, Lord have
Ooh,
mercy.
that look like it hurt for real.
I was like, Lord, she done
Shit, that
knocked
child hard, yeah.
she
But
done
yeah, for
knocked.
those who don't know, Last Legend formerly played at Texas A&M for a time, and then she did have a stint in the WNBA as well
Mm-hmm.
before she came to WWE. And
So
we had a couple basketball players over there. Remember, Dennis Rodman was a wrestler
Dennis
for a while.
Rodman, um,
Uh, Carl Malone as
Carl
well.
Malone, Carl
hmm
Malone.
Of
So
course, Shaq has made a couple appearances over the years in WWE.
show did because
hmm
the last time I seen Shaq in a ring was on AEW,
hmm
and he actually tagged with Jade.
Yep.
So I just I see it increasing. We gonna get, because I mean, from we got football, basketball. You got to think about the other sports we got.
Right. I mean, remember when let me see. Well, I mean, there's little stuff like when Muhammad Ali was special guest referee, but no, Mike Tyson, of course, was in WWE for a time. You
Yeah,
had
Mike Tyson.
you had
Mayweather.
yeah, he had a match against the Big Show back in the day.
Yep, show did. Yep.
Yeah, we already
And
mentioned Shaq, Coach V.
now
Absolutely.
Mayweather actually punched he punched Big Show for real.
Yeah, him and Big Show went at it. Yep, absolutely. Don't forget, Tyson Fury actually had a match against the Big Show a few years ago. If you remember that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, we're gonna keep seeing where we're gonna get superstars come in, and they're gonna come from other sports.
Absolutely.
I, that that I don't think will ever stop, and
No.
that I've always liked that because they're already athletic, and
Right.
then when you train them and you be like, hey, you really good at this, and
Right.
cut them loose in that ring and let them do what they do.
Right. Then at least a few times a year they'll go to a certain city, and people from certain teams will pop up. Like earlier this year when they went to New York, Madison Square Garden, and Cam Scatterboo and all them had the little incident or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What did? Oh yeah, Coach said shit. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Big Show went.
Also said, yeah.
That's right. Shaq and Big Show did go at it.
Yep, they did.
Show did.
Because
Yep,
remember,
I
there was the
forgot
one year
about
where
that.
Shaq entered the Royal Rumble.
Yep, that's right. It was the Royal Rumble. Yep, I
Hmm.
was. Yep, because I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. So it's always been that connection, and it's always gonna be that connection. Like I said, I just see it more. We're gonna end up getting from more different sports.
Right. I mean,
The,
remember at one point in time, back when MTV was MTV, they had that whole rock and jock thing.
yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's gonna continue. I don't see it ever
Yeah.
stopping. Like I see it growing. I see it
Yeah,
growing.
that was a pretty good question.
Mm-hmm.
That was Robin again with the question. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin. I love our questions.
Yeah, yeah, keep them coming, y'all.
Keep them
Yeah,
coming. Keep them
next
coming.
year, same energy, y'all. Come with the question.
Uh huh. Most definitely. Oh, y'all, I forgot one person on the retirement list. Okay, I forgot one person. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, you said him.
Did I say Brock?
Yeah, you did. You talked
Okay.
about it last show as well. SummerSlam, he's done.
Yeah. Okay. Cause yeah, there. I'm looking at another report, and this is the second one I have seen so far. They are saying SummerSlam 2026 will. Okay. It's again. It's gonna be 2 days. And they're saying that he is saying he will retire during SummerSlam. He is dead serious. I guess he said, "Okay, I done did enough. I don't have to do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Time for me to go somewhere and sit down and chill."
Oh wow.
Okay. What is that? Okay. Yeah. R Truth announced that his current what the current deal he has is his last.
Okay, now for our truth, you kind of can't blame our truth for one out. Think about how they played him this year with that whole debacle.
Mm-hmm.
If not for the fact that many people in the locker room and many of the WWE stepped up and said, "What the hell y'all doing to our truth?" He'd probably be gone already.
Mm-hmm. Um, he said this is it. This is gonna be it. And he's got his music and everything going on. So yeah, he can easily step away. He's finna call it. Um, what is the show that's on Netflix? They have I can't think of the name of it, where they show behind the scenes. Um, they give you a peek behind the curtain. I cannot call the name of it. What is it? I thought I had that down. Wait a minute. Shoot, I can't call the name of that show. Um, that's it. Okay, they're doing a second season. They're doing a second season, and on the second season, remember the whole thing with Seth claiming he had a knee injury and everything, and I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with him. I knew wasn't nothing wrong with him when he said the MRI could not tell how, because his knee was too swollen, and the MRI could not tell how much damage there was. I knew then he was lying. This was a you talking about an MRI. This thing could see what you had, what you ate 2 years ago. Them thing, yeah. Come on now, stop playing with us. I was like, you lying? Ain't nothing wrong with you. You not hurt. They're gonna show us behind the scenes about that. Not only are we gonna see behind the scenes about that, but they're gonna go behind they're gonna show the whole thing with R-Truth when they let him go and everybody lost their minds. Yeah, that's gonna be on the show too. Hmm. So that's gonna be interesting to see that. Um. Oh yeah. Let's see. What is it? What is it? LFG or whatever it's called. The one with Booker T and the Undertaker and what Bubba Ray and who else was the coach? This past season it was Michelle McCool. That were coaches. Well, we're gonna have two new coaches, Kevin Owens and Natalia. Well, I think she's going by Natty. Mm. So they will be coaches on this upcoming season. So, Natty did. Um, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Did he train in the dungeon? No. He didn't train in the original dungeon. But Natty did. Natty did, and because you seen how she trained uh what's her name? The women's IC champion, Maxine. Yeah, that wasn't Natalia. That was Natty. Mm-hmm. See, what we've been seeing is Natty. If they let cut Natty loose, I feel sorry for some of them because she been showing that natty side in triple A wrestling, and she ain't, honey. Um, she's also been appearing on what they call it, Bloodsport, which is
Yep.
part of, what is it, Game Changer Wrestling.
And remember, y'all, anybody who done wrestled in the dungeon know how to wrestle for real.
For real,
For real, for real.
because honey, Stu Hart wasn't no joke, honey. Brett, I'm telling y'all, find some of, if you look up some of the interviews of Bret Hart talking about the dungeon, talking about his dad in the dungeon, about, and just stories about him, talking about his dad. Stu Hart was, Stu wasn't a joke. That man was no joke. Hmm. But old Stu wasn't no joke. Let's see. There was some women. There was one other thing. Let me find it. Well, I feel like I just went past it. But okay, we talked about it. Like, we got so many folks retiring. It's like, did I cover everybody? And it's like the list keep growing. It's like the list. Hmm. It's like it just keeps growing and growing. I'm like, hold on. Y'all can't keep adding to the list because it was just AJ Styles. Now, John, look at what you done. You decide to retire now. Everybody want to leave. Like, look, John, gone. We got options. Most definitely, which is wild. It's like, Lord, okay, that's still retire. I got so many, cause it's been, like I say, it's been hard to keep up with how many. Okay, I told y'all about Kevin and Natalia. It's I got more, like, trying to keep up. Oh yeah, Chris Jericho is. Did I say Chris? Yeah, he on the list too. He gonna retire. I'm telling you, it's just John started some mess. Oh, what you call it? SmackDown is going to go to 3 hours. They're gonna go back to the 3 hours starting January 2nd. Oh yeah. I hope.
Um, um, um. Here's the thing. When I look at these 3 hour shows, on the rare occasion I could bring me to watch most of it, about good 30, 40 minutes of them commercializing and BSing around backstage. I really don't need to see too much of that, to be honest.
Right.
Then there's always in the 3 hour version of the show, two matches that we ain't need.
We
They could
didn't
have kept
ask
them at the
for it.
performance centers for real.
We didn't
And
ask for it, and
I
yeah,
think 2 hours is just the ideal scenario. Anything over
yeah.
2 hours that ain't a PPE, I just ain't here for it.
So I don't know what made them decide this, but they're also talking about putting Raw back at 3 hours as well. Just waiting on that final announcement, and I'm like, oh my god, because it just has not been. it just haven't been given, you
And,
know.
and honestly, and looking at this year in particular, we just need to have a whole period of time, like about a good 2 3 month period, where all the shows is broadcast from overseas.
And I think
Because
that's
if all them shows was that, then I could do the 3 hours. Because when I say them crowds be lit, I mean they be off the chain.
I, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, and they're looking at, okay, you know, all the old logos, the Raw, SmackDown, Saturday Night Main Event. They're they're getting ready to redo them. They're giving them a more modern look. So, and basically, they're trying to get away from Vince. Just call it like it is. Um, Now this is one thing. Okay, remember about what 2 shows ago we was talk going over the calendar, and there was a lot of shows that was missing from the calendar, and you mentioned Backlash. Yeah, Backlash is reporting that Backlash they're planning, it's in plans. They're planning to host have it Italy is planning to host Backlash on May the 31st. So that's the deal. So that's that, and I think that's why we got a lot of stuff missing from the calendar, because it was like this ain't all of the PLEs. Um, it's because they're looking at other places outside of the US. Um, and mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So yeah, that's where we're standing at with that. Um, Now, because I'm like, when I went back and went through that, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff missing, a lot of stuff. Because usually by this time of the year, under Vince, the whole calendar would be out. You know, every PLE for the year, you know what the dates were and where it was being held. I think a lot of stuff is not going to, next year will be outside of the US. So just buckle up. You already see where WrestleMania 2027 gonna be. And the frightening part about it, I seen a dude say he was sitting, he was already in queue. He was already in queue to get his ticket. I'm like, how you already in queue to get tickets and tickets ain't even went on sale? But he claimed he was already in queue to get his tickets. And I'm like, you going all the way to Salt? Oh, okay. But I'm like, good luck with that. Um, but those ticket prices are the price. The difference in price between there and here. Oh my god, it's wild. Because I think it was general admission was like 20 some dollars, and the VIP tickets was 400. And I'm like, you got to be kidding, because you ain't gonna a $400 ticket for his up in the nosebleeds, and that's for one person. So yeah, the ticket pricing over there is totally different. Let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I think we might have covered everything. Because all I kept seeing was folks retiring and trying to capture it. I'm like, come on, y'all, stop adding to the list. I had more of that than I had of anything else. Who's this? Oh, that was the rest. Yeah, that's a WrestleMania. Yeah, that's match we'll never get now because he is officially retired. I hate that. They should have broke that tie between John and The Rock. Cause yeah, I would be shocked. I would really be shocked if he returned one. For one more match. I would be totally shocked. And if he does return for one more match, that means their ratings are really bad. They need some help really, really bad. I think we got everybody. Yeah, I think we done got everybody. We done hit everything. I think because I tell you, every time you turn around, somebody doing something they ain't got no. I'm like, y'all see that? It's because the biggest talk is everybody retiring, and this whole fiasco with Tuesday. That's been the main talk. Um, yeah, they gonna. I know they're gonna take the belt off the child, which I don't think is fair, but we don't technically get a vote in it. you know I don't I hate that, but she was so happy and she was just a crying. And then I don't like these newfangled fans. I just don't like them. They get on my nerves. Because one minute they for you, the next minute they ain't for you, and because they're already now talking about we need another women's champion. They got issues with Stephanie Vakir. You better get over it, because I like Stephanie. Um, you better go somewhere and sit your behind down. Because she is the champion, and I hope she stays the champion for a long time. And we don't care what you want. I almost said something, but I'm trying to be nice tonight, and not go ballistic. Cause I had crash out on Tuesday, so today is gonna be a good day. I'm, I'm still mad. I'm still mad. They, they did my boy wrong. They did him wrong. They did him wrong. They did him wrong. Oh, I can't stand him. And then I had to get some attention. I don't get enough attention. I got problems. I got problems. Oh, oh, maybe this. When they came out with these, this is the best thing they could have possibly come out with, because I got to get some more. I want all of them. I want all of them. I want all nine. Now there is a Logan Paul in there. Yes, there is a Logan Paul in there. So yeah, I'm just go. I'm just gonna throw him around or something. I'm gonna put him back in his case and close it. He ain't even gonna be on display. I'm telling you, if I end up, if I get him, he's going back in the case. Let me. Those y'all haven't seen, this is the little case that they come in. He going back in the case, and he'll just be sitting on. That's what I will not have him on this. Oh, oh, I'm not kidding. So, oh, well, you guys, oh, this is it for 2025. Oh, it's been a blast. It's been a blast. You see how the book. You see how to bring my baby out. You see how to bring her out. I hadn't been wearing her, but then again, I hadn't been on screen in a while. So I said, shoot, I gotta put her on tonight now. I gotta put her on tonight. So we brought the crown back. So over the holiday break, uh I will be getting prepared for 2026. Yeah, it's gonna be a ride. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Happy holidays. I appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you so much for the questions. And keep them coming, because we're gonna continue to answer questions in 2026. I love the questions. Um that brings me so much joy. Um you can you also be able to catch me uh on my IG. My IG is Queen Gemini 7065. So you can leave questions over there, and I'll pop up over you and throw up some videos from time to time, and until we are back together again over here. Um any announcements, E?
No, not really. Just again, tune in to I Am Nighthawk Sunday, 8 p.m. My final I Am Nighthawk pod show ever, ever, ever. Got some good, some bad, some ugly. We'll talk all about it. Also, we'll be previewing the new show that will be coming out in 2026 here on the Nighthawk Network.
All right. So again, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And everybody that tunes in afterwards on the replay. Thank you. And we'll see you guys in 2026. Bye.
Rumble time roar, echoes in the night. Breath raises my hand, I've won the fight. Champion swagger, never lose my stride. The smoke clears out, but I'm still inside. Golden trap glimmers, destiny in sight. Best in the world, I'm the highlight of the fight. Suplex the doubts, slam them to the mat. Victory's my language and I'm fluent in that. We here for the smoke, we here